Okay, so it is 9 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, and today I am gonna sort out my garden, as you can tell, because I'm outside. The first thing I'm gonna do is pick up all the rubbish, and then I'm just gonna go from there and see which bits I do first. I definitely need to sort out my fence, but I'll just show you around real quick. It consists of two parts, so that's one part, and that part of my fence blew down during all the crazy storms we had, and then it comes round to this corner, and I have a table which I'm gonna hopefully sort out today, chair which is blown over, some old rubbish from when last time I sorted out my garden, and then just crap has been blown in from everywhere, and there's just rubbish all over the floor. I've got Tipsy helping me. Okay, so I've had to take my actual proper camera inside because it's starting to rain, but I'm still going to carry on with what I'm doing because it's not too cold. It's a little chilly. It's been glorious all week and now it's like chilly, but it's not too cold. I've got a hoodie and joggers on, so I'll be fine. So, but I can't actually film it, so I'll just show you step by step when I'm done. So I have one up temporarily. It's moves with the slightest bit of wind, if you can see, but I'm hoping once this second one's up it'll be more stable. But this one's more complicated, which is why I'm doing this one second, because it's still like partially attached and all broken at the bottom, so I'm gonna have to fix that first before I attempt to put it up, and I don't really know how to do that. I might just have to fully take it out there at the bottom and screw that all together and then put it back up, sort of thing. We'll just see how that goes. So I'm having to take a break because my drill, it's only a little handheld one and it's run out of charge, so that's on charge. I've also put my camera on charge, so I'm just having a little snack, cucumber and caramelised onion hummus and a cup of coffee and just chilling. Okay, so I'm back outside now. It keeps trying to rain, and it's actually really cold now, so I won't be able to film because I can't get my camera wet. But I'm just going to try and fix this panel and then get it up. So the fence is temporarily up. There's still a lot of work that needs to be done on that, but this half an hour wasn't long enough to charge it and it died after like 10 minutes. So, sorry, I'm a bit out of breath. I'm going to put this on charge for a few hours while I do some other bits that I need to do in the garden. So I'm not even halfway through the sanding and the sandpaper sheets run out. That panel has fallen down. So half of the stuff I've done is like worthless so far and I'm getting a bit demotivated. So I'm going to trim my hedges now, because once that's done, it's done and it can't be reversed. So I had to take my camera inside because once again it is raining, but this is what I've managed to do, and I've got to pick all that crap up. But I think I'm going to take a break and have some lunch because it's starting to proper chuck it down and I don't want to get wet. So as you can see, it is now chucking it down. I'm glad I came in when I did. Literally just missed that by seconds. And it looks pretty good from up here. The inside could be neater, but you know, that don't bother me too much. The only thing is this corner here, I can never get that to look good. It must be a different type of hedge from the rest of it. So I might try and work on that corner a bit more later. But yeah, for now, I'm extremely happy with it. I do want to get a proper like hedge trimmer thing eventually when I get a shed in my garden. So obviously I've got to get the shed first, and I want a hedge trimmer and a grass strimmer for my grassy patches, and obviously my bike. So yeah, that's fallen down. The table's nowhere near done, and I still have to pick up all that crap, but I'm gonna have lunch now because it's raining. I'm currently sat outside. As you can probably tell, I definitely don't have hedges in my house. I've just got back from a walk with the dog. I borrowed a hammer off my mum and the strimmer off my uncle, all while keeping social distancing. But that's gonna help me finish off my garden this afternoon. The hope was to have the table, so everything sorted, and like sit outside tonight and eat my tea outside. For one, it's not all going to be sorted in one day at all. It's already like 3:15. It's going to start getting dark and cold in about 2 hours, and yeah, not a chance is it all going to be sorted by then. I would never finish sanding and staining that table in that time, never mind everything else. So, and point number 2 is it is cold. Like the last few days it's been glorious, and apparently now the weather's meant to get rubbish. Obviously it's been raining on and off all day and it's cold. So yeah, I'm just going to eat it inside like a normal person would. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get that fence up because it's really windy, and the panel that has stayed up doesn't look like it's going to stay up for much longer unless I can offer some more support with the other panel. And then I'm going to pick up all this hedge stuff and then trim the grass, and then I'm going to leave it there for today. And it's up very poorly and it's still blowing in the wind a little bit, but I reckon it'll stay for now. We're doing this garden for the best part of 6 hours now, and I don't even really know if it looks that different. I've picked up a bag and a half of that green stuff. The other white bag's rubbish, and then their old hedge stuff. I've tried to level out this ground as best I could so all the concrete and underneath bit wasn't showing. It's all these little tiny bits I can never be bothered picking up. But I'm going to trim the grass tomorrow, so I'll leave all the little bits until then. And then I'm going to do some de-weeding, get rid of some of these weeds poking up there, and in them little plant pots there. And then this middle bit here is all meant to be flowers, so I'm going to try and dig out the grass and any of the weeds that are there. So yeah, it's 4:30 now, and I'm well and truly knackered. So I'm going to go see if there's out on TV. If there's not anything on TV, then I'll put something on Netflix and just chill out for an hour or so before I do anything else. Bottom of my stairs is an absolute bomb site at the moment. There's stuff everywhere. I'll sort this out tomorrow once I've done with everything and everything's going back to who it belongs to or where it belongs. But for now I've got to try and figure a way of getting up the stairs. So I've decided I'm going to do some editing. I've got my camera and obviously my phone with videos on. And I am on my second snack, so that is 4 slices of peanut butter on toast. And I've already eaten a bag of crisps. So, yeah. So, it's 7:05. I've kind of given up on editing. I do need this video to go up today. So I do need to carry on. The brilliant thing with my TV in my bedroom is because I have a Now TV box, I can pause it. So I've been getting way too into watching The Hunger Games, even though I've seen them all a million times. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the TV while I finish editing and then just watch it when I'm done. Mrs. has done nothing but sleep by my side. She's been adorable. And yeah, this is where we're at for this evening. I don't really think anything else much is going to happen. I'm going to get a bath and I'm going to edit and I'm going to make my tea and that's about it. So I'm going to end today here because nothing exciting is going to happen. Unless something exciting happens, I'll share it with you. But yeah, it's literally just edit and either tea then bath or bath then tea, whichever. Because I have shin splints from walking to and from work. So I really need a soak in the bath. But yeah, I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. So it is 9 o'clock. But obviously the clocks went back, I believe. So it's actually like 10 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. I've been awake for about half an hour. Just made myself a cup of coffee. Just chilling in bed with the dog for a bit. I don't really know what I'm going to do today because I feel like crap. I think I've got a cold. So I'm taking some cold and flu tablets and just letting them kick in before I decide what to do. Hopefully they'll make me feel a bit better and a bit more alive. But I've had this cold for about 2 weeks, but it's really bad today. Probably because I spent all day outside yesterday, even when it was like cold and raining. It probably didn't do me any good. But okay, so I kid you not, I'm sat here watching the news and it is snowing. Can you see that? It's snowing. What the fuck? Sorry for the language, but seriously? You joking? So I just talked to someone at Halfords on the live chat, and all they said was it'll either be delivered tomorrow or Tuesday. Thank you for your patience. And I get that they're busy and everything, but I feel like maybe they could have said a little bit more than that. Like, why does it still say processing 2 days after, 4 days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 4 days after I order it, it still says processing, and it still says it was gonna be delivered on Friday, and Friday's been and gone. So it's just a little bit annoying. But I get they're gonna be really busy and probably on a skeleton crew. So I'll just wait. I'm gonna have to walk to work Monday and Tuesday, which isn't good because I have a really bad cold and it's actually snowing today. So if it's this cold tomorrow, it's gonna be awful walking to and from work. But I might be able to get a lift to work on Tuesday. So that's good. But yeah, that is currently where I'm at. I am watching Extreme Weight Loss. This is season 4, episode 6. I just picked a random one that I didn't think I'd seen before. I'm just gonna watch this and then I'm gonna head to Wilkinson's to get my mum some paracetamol and ibuprofen. Because we took the dogs out for a walk yesterday, she slipped on some dog poo that somebody hadn't picked up, and she thinks she's broken a bone in her foot. Not her actual ankle or anything, but like down the side of her foot, she thinks it's broken. So yeah, I'm gonna go do that later, but as of right now, I'm still in bed watching stuff on my laptop. So it's 11 o'clock and it stopped snowing. Finally got out of bed and I've got dressed. I'm just wearing leggings and a hoodie. I haven't finished watching that episode of, oh god, my eyes so. I haven't finished watching that episode of Extreme Weight Loss because the dog, bless her, she was staring out of the window and then kept coming over and like tapping me. So that means she wants to go out. So I'm going to take her for a walk. It's nice and sunny, but I bet it's actually freezing because, like I said, it has been snowing. And then, yeah, I'm gonna try and trim the grass. And then I think I need to nip into town. There's a few bits that I need. My mum needs some paracetamol and ibuprofen because she slipped yesterday. And I need some shampoo and conditioner. And I'm going to try and get hold of some more sandpaper so I can do some more of the table later. So yeah, there's a few things I need in town. So I think I'm going to have to venture down there. Again, it is like shampoo and conditioner and paracetamol and everything. They're all essential things that I need. I'm only looking for sandpaper because I'm already going down. It's so much better today. The only people that are out are people like walking dogs. There's nobody in the park, nobody playing football, no cars on that road, and that road is always busy. Feels like people are maybe actually starting to pay attention a bit now, which is really good. So I've just dug out all the weed and grass from there as I can, and it's in a giant pile there. I don't know if you can tell, but it's actually snowing. So I'm gardening in the snow. It's not snowing heavily or anything, but it's definitely snow there. Can you see that? Can you see the snow? It's crazy. So all the rubbish is now in the rubbish bag. My camera's died, so I need to take that inside. And I'm going to drop the strimmer off and then head into town. I'm hoping, because it's snowing and cold, that the shops aren't going to be rammed. So I've just tidied up. I've put the bin liners that I can in the bin, which is now full and it's not getting picked up for like 2 weeks, and just moved everything from around here. I keep that carrier bag outside for like any little bits of rubbish. But to be fair, I should probably move that as well, because to be honest, I don't really use it. There we go. Stick that in the top of one of these. So they need re-carrier bagging, which I'll do eventually when they can be put in the bin, and it's all nice and tidy-ish now. There's still loads of little bits of hedge on the floor, but I can't be bothered picking them up because it keeps snowing really bad, and it's making my fingers cold. The bits are too small to pick up with my gloves on, so I'd have to do them without gloves, and it's too cold. So I've kind of tidied up my stairs. So that's the stuff that needs to go back to my mum's. There for the table outside when I get round to it, and the sander and extension cables there. That's the strimmer stuff that needs to go back to my uncle's. I just have one pair of shoes there now, which I'm actually going to take upstairs. And then all that stuff needs to head upstairs. So that's what I'm going to do now. Hi guys. So I've eaten my lunch, and I'm just going to either curl up on the sofa or curl back up in bed because I feel like crap. It's not coronavirus, it is just a cold. Because I don't have a cough and I don't have a fever. I just have a headache, and my nose is like, my sinuses are so sore, and my eyes hurt. Like, my eyes really hurt. So yeah, I'm just gonna probably crawl into bed and finish watching that extreme weight loss, and then stick Netflix on or something for a bit and get a shower later, and basically into my pyjamas and back into bed because I can't. So I just video called my mum, which was nice. She hasn't been able to do anything today either because of her foot, and obviously I was meant to go to Wilkinson's for some painkillers for her, but I'm not well. This eye's freaking out. It's really sore. It's not opening properly, and obviously, as you could tell, it's just like watering constantly. I constantly feel like I need to blow my nose, even though there's absolutely nothing there. So my nose is like red raw now, which you can't really see in this light. But at the Thai takeaway, it just arrived and I'm super excited to dig into that. So I'm going to dig into £15 worth of greasy, well, it's not greasy, it's Thai food's actually really nice, but £15 worth of takeaway while watching extreme weight loss, which I think is quite ironic. I'm gonna end this video here because I need to go to work tomorrow, because if I do get coronavirus and I have to take a week off, I can't afford to have more than a week off. But I'm kind of hoping when I get to work tomorrow, my boss is like, you're not well enough to be here, but I doubt it. So I'm going to have to walk to work in the morning. So I need an early night to hopefully feel better. So this is us signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.